Well, we're back. Hopefully, we're back here on the Sorare Spotlight talking about, you know, how far did you guys even hear me get to? I was talking about League Unlimited Division 1, Division 2. Actually, I think I had moved on to Division 2. Hopefully, everything is working. If you guys could just let me know. Sorry, I get super annoyed with stuff like this because it's like I don't know what the issue is, but I feel like um Laird hasn't paid his internet bill because of all the K-League cards he's been buying. I wish that was the case. Last thing was my internet was lagging. Thanks, Mike. It actually wasn't my internet. That's the weird thing. Like I looked at my internet speeds and they were fine. So maybe it's my computer, which I think Pico Player made fun of. Um, um, yeah, sorry. Anyway, all good now. So that's good. Let's jump back in. League Un. So the thing that I was commenting on is that all gone wrong since you painted the room. It could be it, Mike. Could be it. Something in the paint that messes with the Wi-Fi. But anyway, so we saw that 492 won Division 1. Division 2 was 511 and 507 with a Lon stack with Alexandro. Lons have been just incredible this season. I think they're still in first. I guess we could look this way and show everyone that you can find stuff like this. So they are in first, 1 point ahead of PSG. It's incredible. And so, yeah, it was a 4-man Lon stack with their 5-0 win away to Paris FC. For somebody with a Paris FC stack, oh boy. Nico said, hello with League On. When PSG don't perform, you can hit great results even with cheaper players. That's what I was hoping to do, but we'll see. Bob Flynn, what's up? Yeah, I was hoping to do that with League On, and I thought this was the week. Honestly, I had Thomason, who was captained in this lineup, even though he was the lowest scoring player. But I had my Thomason unique, and then Toulouse up a man for 88 minutes, knowing that PSG weren't that good. And man, just didn't come through. Edane here, Grief, Alexandro, Danois, Tovan, who scored a pen, I believe, and Thomason there. Just pretty 507. I guess 4 decisive actions, including the clean sheet. Grief with an 80 and a clean sheet is wild. And then to finish out the podium, Grief, Alexandro, Hakan Haraldson, who I have, Pagis, and Sumare. I definitely crafted Sumare, I think. I'm almost certain I did. Did I sell him? Gosh, did I give it back? I might have given it back. I can't remember. So that was Division 2, and then Division 3, 487, Grief, Niakate, Danois, Sinayoko, and Greenwood. So a little Auxerre attacking stack, Lyon defensive stack, and Greenwood. So you get the anti-stack bonus and all that. That's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's see. In rare, Grief, Niakate, Hoiberg, Greenwood, and the Vitinha. Oh, look at that card. I want one of these so badly. 19 years old on this card. 77 was his number. Anyway, that's Sfraxi, not to be confused with Fraxi, who's usually here. 492 for first place. Second place, 490.8, Grief, Niakate, Sangare. That's Mamadou Sangare, Thomason, and Tovan. So Lons and Lyon. And third place, Lyon defensive stack with Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia, Scalia, and Greenwood captain. Missed streak 3 in Challenger due to Galatasaray conceding a goal in a 5-1 win. Oh, that's there. I have a Fenner stack. It's crazy how often that happens, and you're just like, it was Midtjylland this weekend, won huge, but then conceded. 495 wins Division 2, which would have won Division 1. Grief, Niakate, Noah Narti with a goal. I didn't even realize that. Pagis and Mata. And I captained the keeper. Oh my. That's something. Second place, Risser, Abdulhamid, Thomason, Said, and Arthur Masuaku. So that's a full on stack. Masuaku off the bench. Oh, that's a killer. And 476, Mavogo, Alexandro, Haroldson, Tovan, and Malang Sarr. I didn't know Sarr had Porto cards. That's where he came from? It's a great one, too. He was somewhere else, wasn't he, before Lons? Where did he? Monaco. That's what I was thinking. I didn't know he had Sporting or Porto cards. How about that? No limiteds, of course, because predates him. Very cool. Oh, shout out to Surface to Air Missile, who we were just talking about on my channel, So Rare with Laird, about how great of a gallery he has. And there he is with a Malang Sarr from 5 years ago. It was probably a tier 3 at the time when there were only 3 tiers. Wow. Look at these. Oh, and isn't this Griezmann? Yeah. This is Antoine Griezmann, who I don't think plays much anymore, given that he bought this Nicolas de la Cruz unique card 4 years ago. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Don't think he played one game for Porto. Oh, that's funny. I think Sarr came to Porto from Chelsea. Really? I mean, let's see. Academy graduate of Nice. But he did go to Chelsea. 8 games for Chelsea. Porto on loan, 8 games. Porto B, Monaco, and then Lons. Amazing. And now he's like one of the best defenders in our game. That's cool. That's cool. So I guess he had Chelsea cards before we had the Prem. I remember winning Enzo Fernandez as a bottom level tier 3 card and also winning super rare 240 and getting Sebastian Schonlu. This game can do your head in. That Enzo card, was it the honeycomb Enzo, Bob? Or was it the second year Enzo? Yeah, when tier 3 was the lowest. Because Enzo had like these, and then also had the honeycombs. Oh, here's one. The honeycombs are the oldest ones, like this one right here. And then, oh yeah, and then he had, I think this season he had Benfica and, let's see. I think he had Benfica and River Plate cards. Oh, look at this. One season he had River Plate, Benfica, and Chelsea cards because those were the launch editions. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. And it's funny because I don't even want an Enzo. I want like the original Enzo season, the honeycomb Enzo. But man, I might have to change my mind because this feels like the Enzo like rookie card. And I think the honeycombs are the best design anyway. But the fact that there are 3 of them is so fun. Oh, I didn't realize that. 1, 2, 3. Very, very cool. Here we go. Yeah, all next to each other like that. That was his progression. Did he only spend like 6 months at Benfica? I can't remember. Did he go to Benfica like in the summer, play that, and then a winter window went to Chelsea? Like he couldn't have made many appearances for Benfica. Yeah, 17. Let's see. So he joined in June 2022. And then, yeah, January 2023. Yeah. Half season at Benfica. And so we were able to get a couple cards. So like, here's Chelsea for you. Or it's Chelsea. Here's So Rare for you. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder obviously there are way fewer Benfica Enzo Fernandez cards than River Plate because he had basically a season and a half of the River Plate ones. But, oh, man, so cool. Anyway, where were we? Somehow we got to Enzo Fernandez while talking about Ligue 1. Malang Sarr brought us there. Another Chelsea guy. Anyway, first place in Super Rare. Donovan Leon, Romain Perrault, Kevin Danois, Florian Thauvin, and Wesley Said. So this is a $4,000 lineup on its base. 578.14. But we have an in-season Danois and the classic Thauvin. And I can't do that math in my head, so we're just going to look up and see exactly how much this one actually won. $4,000, but because of the two extra unique, including an in-season one, that's an additional 4,144. So 8,144 for that lineup. And even this one has an in-season Del Castillo and a Clinton Mata unique. I don't think you get any bonus on those. Yeah, you don't. But man, that's how you do it. Oh, the Donham in-season unique. Unlucky. And then Vitinha Classic. Love that card. Second place was, let's see, Grief, Niakate, Hoiberg, Greenwood, Pacho. All in-season super rares except Greenwood, which was classic. Niakate, don't confuse that with a so rare set winter. Mike Laurie, Ozair, Alexandro, Boadi, Carrera, and Perot. So a full Lille stack wins this one. I want to point out Ayub Boadi, who is 18 years old and is now starting to really get going here. All AA, 65, 51, 62, 72, 64. Should play this midweek. They have Angers and Nantes next, along with who's Red Star Belgrade in back-to-back week. Yeah, that's nice. I have Boadi's rookie card in rare, though. I won this one, which is kind of cool. Never mind. It's not kind of cool. This is really cool. I'm pretty sure I won it. Oh, crafted. Oh, for some reason, I thought I won it, but there you go. So that was super rare for the top three in super rare. And let's see. Some of the, oh, here we go. I do have hot streak contender, England, France. I've got like it's split. Hold on one moment while I get this together. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, so this is the beginning of League On. Where is it? Here we go. So this last game week, so you can ignore the Bundesliga stuff here, but 2 lineups in limited hit the 5th streak in Ligue 1, which is that the first time all season? No, we've got a bunch of people who've done it. But still, we only have one person to do it in rare. Gosh. 6 people hit the 4th streak in limited, so they'll be going for the 5th streak next week. Nobody hit the 4th in rare. Missed my rare D3 bronze shout out over that Enzo. Oh, hold on. We can go back. Sorry there, Garb. Rare D3. There you are. Sorry, my fault. You're right. Much respect here. Anthony Lopez, Abdul Hamid, Pape Diop, captain. Gosh, Yippee-ki-yay just won't stop talking about Diop, and there he is, banging an 82 without a decisive. Briel Mbolo, who I definitely had in a lineup, took him out, although I see he didn't start, but still got a goal, and then Boadi. $90. Well done. Oh, Ede in 7th. Oh, unlucky. We got to go to the full leaderboard, but we'll do that. Ede 74. What's this lineup look like? Mavogo, Diomande, that's Sinali Diomande, Noah Nardi captain, Sumare, and Yassine Kecha off the bench. $20, first streak. I'm sorry, $50 you got from this lineup. $30 from the leaderboard, $20 from a streak. Well done. Oh, wait a minute. $31 thanks to your vault bonus. Way to be, Ede. Garb, where are you on the streaks? That was your first as well. So $110 for that lineup. GG's, gentlemen. GG's. So you guys are one of the, let's see, 43 people. No, I'm sorry, 144 people who hit the first streak in League Un Rare this game week, along with 1,450 people who got it in limited. Mainly paid off now. No way. Just from that? Or surely not just from that. Maybe just from that. Maybe. It was just from that. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, look at Mickey Lee here. You were Division 3. Who's Mickey Lee got? And QTN, the GOAT. Let's see. Mickey had Grief, Mata, Nardi. Of course, he had Nardi, Sumare, and Nayakat. Let's go back to Ede's lineup here. Because, as he said, almost paid off this whole lineup, which probably is not that far off. So Nardi had Brondby cards and transferred to Leon, and obviously is already crushing it. So let's see what we could do here. I don't want to just look at exactly Ede's cards, meaning like what he specifically paid. But if somebody wanted to kind of copy this, Mavogo Classic last sale was like $25 3 days ago. Floor is sorry, so $25 for a classic Mavogo. Sinali Diamande in season, $8 instant buy. The floor, oh no, there is no floor. But the last public offer was $650. This is dollars. What did we say Mavogo was? Nardi was bought with credits. Love that. All right. Issa Sumare. Let's see how much he is. In season, $10. Ketcha, who I've never heard of. Is it Ketchka? Here we go. $2. And Noah Nardi, $28 right now. That's awesome. That's awesome. So $50. Ketcha was a collection piece, but had no one else to play. That's amazing. Oh, he didn't even start. How about that? How big of the collection did you do? 5 cards. Ketcha, Torre, Chimera. I don't even know who that is, but those are special editions because they're the Halloween ones. Here's a winter edition. Logbow, Into the Vault, and Sumare. Man. Well done, Ketcha. Well done, Ede. That's cool. Oh man, I'm not going to start jumping into League On right now, but yeah. I'll just selfishly look at my League On lineups for this game week. As I said, I had the Toulouse disaster class. Brest away to Lille was never going to be a great matchup. And then I had these two guys from, I played McKenzie over Ugo Magnetti from Brest, and I didn't see how many Magnetti scored. He's not 57, of course. He's at, well, let me go back to that for a second. Is this the kind of card that you guys would want, this type of score, where he's just like, okay? I keep telling myself, like, in super rare, it's fine, but I'm just not sure it is. I'm buying into a few rare comps now, though, all bargain teams, though. That Torre used to be so good, but now he does not even play anymore. Yeah. Anyway, so I also had a PSG Lille stack here. Safanov, Hakimi, Vitinha, Fernandez, Pardo, and Pacho, 288. I only needed 360. This Monaco stack was terrible. I had 280 here. Lille, I didn't play. Why didn't I play Mandy? I mean, they conceded anyway. There's Haraldson. Oh, and Bow didn't even start. And then this is the Toulouse one that got the closest. Any other goalie, and I probably, oh, that's not true, actually. In fact, all of my goalies were bad. Ozair here, but I would never do that anyway. So yeah, that's Ligue 1. We can do Bundesliga, where I also participated, and we'll get into those scores in a second. Uh, do we think this is like Zynex? Zynex? I don't know. 532.89. My goodness. Kobel, Mittelstadt, Aliesh Garcia, Luis Diaz, and Jan Diamande with a 96 with one decisive. 3 shots on goal. My gosh. He is incredible. So we've got decisives for everyone except Mittelstadt, who was the second highest scoring player at 89 points. Luis Diaz, special edition card. Classic Kobel. Dr. Funk's dad, 530, spot 29. Finn Dahmen, Tapsoba 100, Aliesh Garcia, Harry Kane, and Diamande. 87 for Kane, captain. That was a classic Kane, excuse me. And Garrett, 1508, 523.79. Bauman. Sorry, was this Bauman also? Dahmen. Bauman, Tapsoba, Garcia, Gruda had a 100 for Leipzig. And Willie Orban, 67. God, these are monster scores. Division 2, 528. Kobel, Kim Min Jae, Aliesh Garcia, Luis Diaz, Harry Kane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decisive actions. Kim Min Jae with a 99 in Bayern Munich's 3-0 win away to Werder Bremen. Damamak, 515 in second place. Kobel, Ryerson, who had 4 assists. My God. Kimmich, Diamande, Tapsoba. 2 100s in this lineup and a 96. 4 decisives for Ryerson. And a clean sheet. Lost possession 24 times. 4 big chances created. That's incredible. What did he finish total? 123.96. Tapsoba finished at 111.24. Gosh, uncapped, of course. D3, 510 wins it. Kobel, Tapsoba, Grisha Promel, Mohamed Amora, and Vlad Kufal 100 captain. Well done, sir. Well done. I had Aliesh Garcia classic captain for 128, including XP, and my other 4 in-season had together a bit over 150. I played Garcia in the Valentine's Day special. Because I hit the 5th Bundesliga streak last week, I wasn't, and I'm not like overly competitive in the leaderboards. I was willing to take Garcia, who I thought was going to be great this week. I actually had Garcia and Tapsoba in, but I threw Tapsoba back into my regular lineups because I think I needed a defender. But let's see what I played in Bundesliga. My top lineup was this one: Gulashi, Chabot, Seawald, Undav, and Diaz. I got the assist from Diaz, goal from Undav, and everyone else was terrible, including own goal by Chabot, error led to goal, and a yellow card, which is great. Second lineup, 332. I needed 360 just for the first one. Oh, they just got relegated too. Wait a minute. They both get relegated? Oh my goodness. 14 points of safety into that's terrible. Nubel, Fingraf, Amiri, Nusa, and Kramerich. Actually, I want to check on Nusa in a second. Actually, let me just do that right now. Nusa, there was a question about who was going to take set pieces for Leipzig because David Raum was out. Let's see. Antonio Nusa. Oh, wait. Gulashi suffers partial torn MCL and is out until the end of March. Wow. Breaking news there. Breaking news because, it was today. Wow. Sorry for those who saw this already. Van de Voort season. It's so funny. I was going to buy a Van de Voort the other day and didn't. There you go. Did they even mention Van de Voort? There we go. Wow. All right. Right. Nusa. That's what I wanted to see. Hold on. Did Nusa take set pieces? He did not. Oh, it was Gruda. Rajan Gruda, who will look back on that. We'll look back in that in a second. And then I had this lineup. Oh, I did play Van de Voort. How about that? I knew I knew I had that one, but I played just to get some XP on these guys, which obviously I didn't. I got the passive one, but this lineup hit the first streak here, 433, Blazwich, Tapsoba, Chema, Llewellyn, and Garassi from my Ren collection. So that won $5. Let's see what Vandevoort's chart looks like now. Yep. So this is the rare chart. So you first one yesterday was $40, and the last one 94. And I imagine the limited chart is, yeah, there you go. $35 instant buy. You could have had them earlier today for $10, $8 24 hours ago. I still really love the old Vandevoort rares where he I wonder if anyone's selling one. Well, now the price, this one of these. Always wanted one of these. What are the classics going for? Oh no, it's classic rare. 59. Yesterday, $30. Oh wait, I wanted a classic limited. So let's see. And Vandevoort obviously has some like super old cards on the platform. He's been on forever. Like old enough that the rares, any of them on the market? Like super rare? Like the super old ones? Look at that. Only 5 of them. I love that Quinny has one. Absolutely love that. I'm not sure I knew these existed. I knew these did. I feel like these two have like different are they zoomed differently? Looks like this one here is like zoomed a little more. And I think these were pretty popular. Yeah, there you go. So the fun thing about these cards, they never had a picture for them, and I think they just ended up like getting this picture. And yeah, is he still U23? This is his last season. Anyway, where were we? Let's go to rare. Rare Bundesliga. Blazwich, Middlestat, Garcia, Diamande, and Kane. Was that the same as limited? Blazwich? I don't think it was Blazwich, though. It was Kobel, Middlestat. Oh, it was Diaz. Anyway. So it's not just all Bayern stacks, which is kind of nice. You did get Diaz and Kane, though. Findom and Olise was suspended. Kevin Schlotterbeck, Aliesh Garcia, Diamande, and Diaz. Fun thing is that Nico Schlotterbeck was suspended this weekend, and so nobody could play him. But everybody who had Kevin Schlotterbeck was like, hold my beer. Here's my 100. So 552 is second place, 551 and change. Baumann, Kufal, who's at Hoffenheim? Home against Freiburg? Yeah, Hoffenheim have been pretty good. Aliesh Garcia, Undav, and then the Mittelstadt Classic. That's 578. Sitonio wins D2. Blazwich, Ryerson, captain, well done. Garcia, Garassi, and Kwanzaa with 100. Must be nice having like multiple 100s in a lineup. Third place, Kaua Santos, Nat Brown, Wouterberger, Diamande, and Kane Classic. It'd be fun to see them all still being U23 so many years from now. I know. Gabriel said, I had the Union Berlin defense with Torre from Hoffenheim and Nemeka from Dortmund. Wow. So that is rare. D3 show us anything? 488 is so much lower. Baumann, Kufal, Conrad, Leimer, Nauf, and Brown. And then in super rare, first place, Johnny KR, Kobel, Mittelstadt, Nemeka, Kane, Kufal. All super rares, Kane with the classic Kane. Cow Trader, Baumann, Ozan Kabak. I didn't know he was he was at Hoffenheim. Han, Noah Masengo, Mohamed Amora, and Kevin Schlotterbeck, captain. Wow. So that's a classic Amora super rare and the Ozan Kabak unique. And Swedian, Kobel, Ta, Kimmich, Diamande, Kane with the in-season Diamande. Whew. Wonder if this was purchased early in the season for not that. I mean, I don't want to say not that much money. 3 months ago. Healthy Kabak is what he was supposed to be. Great redemption story. I didn't even know he was back, to be honest. All right, let's see. Oh, wait, Gruda, I wanted to touch on. Gruda was the one who took set pieces for Leipzig with Raum gone. And that seems to have worked out well. Just off of my amateur scouting here. So we can actually continue to look at this. Nope, not this one. Here we go. This is the Bundesliga hot streaks updated through this game week. 10 people hit the fifth streak in limited, excuse me. Nobody in rare. That's actually quite impressive for how poor Bayern Munich were. Like, for the most part, I mean, I don't want to say they were poor, because it's more just like Olise wasn't there. So it made it a little harder. Kimmich wasn't great, and he was also questionable to play. Neuer got hurt at halftime. No Upamecano, no Davies, at least from starting. Davies did get an assist off the bench, of course. Musiala getting a few more minutes. So yeah, Kane. So I guess if you played, that's still not that much. Lennart Carl drew a pen. Diaz. So I guess if you did like Kim Min Jae, Goretzka, Diaz, Kane, and a goalie, I mean, I don't know. Not that great, but 91 people hit the fourth streak in Bundesliga, and I was one of the 1,780 to hit the first streak. 1656 hit the second after 3,000 hit the first last weekend, and then 9 people hit the fourth streak in rare. So they'll be going for the top one next game week. Who does Bayern have next? Frankfurt and then Dortmund. Ooh, that's not that. I mean, they'll be fine. But that'll be a tough. Der Klassiker in game week 57. That's fun. Okay, that's Bundesliga and Ligue 1 we've done. Let's check out La Liga, even though it's not done yet. There's still another game. I can't remember what the game. I guess we didn't look to see which games were on today. We do have some Asian Champions League tomorrow. We've got some Turkish Super League today, 16th versus 18th. Wow. Danish Super League. We do have a Asian Champions League. Al Hilal, Tadic on the bench, Benjamin Borgo. So let's see. So for Challenger or Champ, we have Cagliari Lecce. Here it is, Barcelona away to Girona. So I guess the streak data because we know how big Barcelona are for streaks and leaderboards, I guess. I guess we could just look to see who thinks they're comfortable right now, knowing that Barcelona are lurking. So Mr. Alabi, 487, spot 61, Dimitrievski, Alvaro Carreras, Fede Valverde, Ezal Zuli, and Antony right now. So it's Valencia, Madrid, and Betis. I think this is Elliot. This is Light from Sorare. Second place. Let's go. Courtois, Carreras, Valverde, Vinny Jr., and Antony with the Valverde captain, which is kind of a fun lineup. Sorry. And then Dari31 says no Mbappe, but obviously I think Mbappe was pretty questionable. Third place at 466.11. Excuse me. Courtois, Carreras, Valverde, Vinny Jr., and Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's back a little bit. And that's the champion edition Thibaut Courtois from a couple seasons ago, which is nice. So this lineup, the only difference was Antony versus Trent. All right, second place, 5 pods, 567. Courtois, Carreras, Valverde, Vinny, and Antony. Sorry, was that the exact same lineup? But this is just all in season. Or no, it was this lineup, the second place lineup. Okay. Oblak, Carreras, Phoebus, Ezalzuli, and Anthony. I have a really tough time saying that name. And then Nipsey Hussle 30, Herrera, Catena, Valverde, Anthony, and Pablo Fornals. 489 in D3. Oh no. Herrera, Rachu, Arambari, Garcia. That's Alvaro Garcia and Sergi Darder. Man, that this is the lineup that everybody hopes wins Division 3. Although, again, we've got Barcelona still. All right. First place in rare so far, Alex Ramiro with a 20. Noble Mendy, Mauro Arambari, Vinny Jr., and Mika Tuweze. Wow. Off the bench. So a player off the bench and a goalie with a 20. And they scored 476 points. Sorare with the Real Madrid stack, Courtois, Carreras, Valverde, Vinny Jr., and Arda Güler. And then FC GB Fanatics, Oblak, Carreras, Tchouaméni, Ezazuli, and Anthony. I'm just going to skip ahead. I feel weird looking at these knowing that Barcelona. Team Bambi first. Oh, man. This is going to pay a lot if it wins. Courtois, Carreras, Valverde, Vinny Jr., and Tchouaméni. In-season Carreras, classic Valverde, and Vinny uniques. So normally $4,000. Thanks to the unique bonuses. 10,560. Oh, and Bambi was also 7th in Ligue 1 with the classic Vitinhas unique. So that 400 turned into 576. Also 4th in Challenger. Just everywhere. Very nice is in second. Oblak, Javi Rodriguez, Valverde, Arambari, and Vinny Jr. So that's also 3 uniques. Arambari is the in-season. The other 2 are classics. So instead of, we don't need Bambi up there anymore. Instead of 2,000, this lineup actually won 4,796. And this 8th place lineup in Bundesliga, 400 turned into 533 thanks to the classic unique of Janis Blazwic. Pedri Ilos Buyes? I don't know what that is. Oh, I guess Oviedo maybe? Herrera, Valentin Rosier, who I have 3 of in So Rare Set. Santiago Colombato, wow, finally, 53. Ilias Chera, 61, and Vinny Jr., captain. That's a crazy lineup. 573. Oh my gosh, and they're 4th also. Junior Ruiz, Jose Gaia, Aliesh Febas, Lucas Boye, who I also have a ton of in set, and Anthony. Wow. But again, Barcelona just lurking behind the tree, going like this, ready to come. Did I say that out loud? Let's see. Let's find some La Liga hot streaks. Uh-oh. Let's see. Challenger, contender. Sorry, I'm just going through the ones that were sent to me. Yeah. Anyway, but again, it's La Liga. With no Barcelona, it's tough to even look at this. Okay. We'll go quickly through Jupiler and Eredivisie because, or I guess we don't have to rush. WLI Alex Wheely whitelist Alex. I don't know. This is Jupiler Division 1. Pino, Sykes, Hainan, Simba, and Haymans. I don't know any of these guys. Actually, I do have Jupiler. I am curious about that. The Jupiler hot streaks, because Jupiler has been really tough. Let me see. So this is Jupiler coming into the game week. And then, man. So coming into the game week, let's see. 3 people had hit it in limited. One person hit it in rare. That's the top streak in Jupiler. And this game week, nobody hit either. Nobody hit the 4th streak or the 5th in limited, and nobody hit the 3rd, 4th, or 5th in rare. Did we say there was another game today? I feel like we said the opposite, that it was done. Yeah, it's done. Man, what a brutal. I mean, 443 won it. Like 420 is the 4th streak, and like 8 people or so hit 420. That's the 4th one, not even the 5th one. Let's see. Okay. Krajcek hit 480 with a Circle Bruges stack at home. Oh, no, it's not a stack. Sorry. La Louvière goalkeeper away to Anderlecht. A defender at home against Club Bruges. A midfielder at home against Ghent. Or Charleroi attacking stack. Guigon and Fluke. And Kadri, captain. Man, against that, like just expecting, what a weird lineup to 480. 475, Pino Ordonez, Lacomi from Leuven, Patrick Fluck, and Ingora. I don't know what to do about this league, but I know it's probably just for the better that I stay out of it. Davy Rofe, Thiago Araujo, Lacomi. Oh my goodness. Chukwubukem, Equemesi. I don't know. And Flavio Nazinho was the 3rd place. All right. Rare Tornado T10. Pino, Michele, Vanaken, Syed Manesh from Westerlo won 2-0 away to Antwerp. And Patrick Fluck. Please don't show me that Haspelat had like 100. Oh, good. He didn't even play. Pedford, I did play. 66. Where was Haspo? Was he suspended? I don't remember putting Haspo in any of my lineups, so it must have been a suspension. I hope he's not hurt. Antwerp been terrible since Benitez got injured. Let's see. Yeah, Haspelat was suspended. Okay. But yeah, it's just this is a tough league, man. Tough. Super rare, Pino, Oko, Heymans, Fluck, and Hainen. I always mix these guys up, so it's nice to have them in the same lineup. Oh my goodness, PSU fans too. Pino, Sadiq, Big Bob Scoofs, Simba, and Hainen. $1,000 for PSU fans too. Way to be, sir. And Viva Belchica. Delavalle, Ouso, Guigon, Fluck. Man, I had Patrick Fluke. I don't think I played mine anywhere. I wonder if there's an easy way to see that if I played him anywhere. Yeah, if I go here, played him in All-Star twice. Oh, got 2 promotions into D1. Didn't captain him in either. Hatlingan, what's up? Thanks for coming in, man. I know you're hyped because you keep buying the cards that I want to buy. Anyway. So yeah, that's Jupiler. Did we decide Eredivisie was done? I feel like I should just write these down. but I don't. Oh no, we do still have Eredivisie today. Okay. But right now we've got an AZ stack with Etienne Vason. Kind of an AZ. Yeah, full 4-player AZ stack. Troy Parrott, Mistuit, Zaruki, Penetra. 470 Mr. Bean is on for. You captained Fluck once though. Yeah, I did. There's Vason, Morrow Jr., Veerman, Mika Goetz, and Bart Van Roy. We'll shout you out, Robert. Let's see. You're 12th. Or were you 12th in same team as number 2? Vason, Morrow Jr., Veerman, Goetz, Van Roy. Wow. He was good at Mechelen, good, but often. Yeah, I bought him when he was at Mechelen. I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest, I do not know how to submit an MLS team for leaderboard competitions instead of streaks. Braden, I'll do that now because why not? If you go to leaderboards, I believe, game week 55, MLS. In season are your options. That's how you do it. So again, you hit this little play button. Yours might look like this. So it says play and then go to leaderboards. That's crazy that 12th place was the same lineup as second place, but like XP. It does feel like Eredivisie is one of those leagues that there's just so much lineup similarities. Steven Benda, Morrow Jr., Veerman, Mann, and Goetz. Got all my cards in for now, so I'm done fighting for auctions. Great. I don't know if I'm going to jump in. Let's see. Rare, Vason, Penetra, Veerman, Goetz, and Casper Dolberg is at Ajax, huh? Probably all season. 504. Oh, Predictology. Well done. Benda, who I had no idea was at Fulham once. Junior, Veerman, Goetz, and Parrott. PSV were so bad. Yeah, they lost to Volendam. Benda, Watanabe, 57 in a win. In a clean sheet, too. Seems pretty bad against go-ahead Eagles. Mika Goetz. I know he's good, but like, how good is this guy? Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. I'll let him have it. And then super rare. Unnerstall, Morrow Jr., Veerman, Mika Goetz, and Haj Musa. That was first place. Oh, Nanzo in second. Here you go. Vason, Penetra, Perisic. Unique. Dennis Mann, and Woodergos. I have Eredivisie streak data. Here we go. Let me pull this up. All right. So after the game week where we had 16 people hit it in limited, 1, 6, and 9. So actually, we just got 16 in the next 3 game weeks combined, but no one since. So nobody hit it in limited or rare. Go Ahead had a man sent off early against Feyenoord, was totally one-sided after that, but took a very late pen to win the game. Ugh, that's the worst. But that's kind of what I wanted for Toulouse, and I got the opposite. They literally lost. So 1,000 people on the new streak in Eredivisie Limited. 23 will be going for the top streak next week. Let's see what we got. I'm one of the ones in streak 5 that missed it. So how many? So there were 15 people last game week who hit the 4th streak that, if they participated, didn't get there. But if you're going for it next week, let's see what the odds look like. No, we want this one. Let's see what the matchups are for. Why does it keep going to the lineups? I don't want lineups. I want Match odds in 4 days. There we go. Eredivisie. Feyenoord 80% against Telstar. PSV 75% against Heerenveen. Twente 65% against Groningen. Ajax only 56% and AZ only 54%. So time for Feyenoord to bounce back, I guess. Feyenoord PSV to bounce back is what we need. And by we, I mean you guys, because I don't even play Eredivisie. Matchups were built for it too this weekend. Yeah, that's fair. Well, AZ away to, like, AZ and PSV were away. I mean, Volendam are dreadful. I know because I have, what's his name, the goalie? Kane Van Ovelen. What did he get? 42? I guess they conceded, so. Other Kirchu with 56. Quackman, 87. Wow. Well done, Dave. Now you have NAC and Groningen in the next two. That's not bad. But I'm not getting into Eredivisie. You guys can try your best. I'm not doing it. Let's do a quick look. Do we even want to look at Challenger and Contender? I guess we could just see what, because these are still going on here. So we've got a Portugal. No, man, I don't have all these cards. Cornish Canary, 508, Rui Silva, Inacio, Philip Billing, Pavlidis, and Tierney. Philip Billing, 100. Johnny, 1445 in second. Costa, Bednarik, Asensio, Horta, and Icardi. Horta just continues to score because I don't buy him. Oh. I don't have like a huge Braga stack. In fact, I only have Hornacek and Gomez, the goalie and defender, but man. Oh, is it Challenger time? I'll be going for the 5th streak in limited at the weekend. So I missed the 4th streak, I think, last week by like close to nothing. I was so close. And so I just like went back to 0 this game week. What did I have? I'm pretty sure it was this one. Yep. I needed 420 and I scored 418. And Prince Jr. scored this game week. 74 this week, 35 last week, which I don't think he got big chances missed on, but let me see. Yeah, he hit the post twice if I remember correctly. So this game week, I was cruising to it with this lineup, and then Trubin got his error led to goal as they conceded, and I was like, oh, that's no good. But I only need 360. Sporting and Batterina got there, but my top lineup 450, which won me $13 if it stays. And Stephen Welsh was on 100 for a bit. But yeah, I feel like I have cards that are way too good for how bad I've been on at Challenger. Like I have a Sporting stack, Benfica stack, Sporting, Benfica, Porto, Fenner, and then a Braga defensive stack, which I split this game week for some reason, which actually worked out fine. How much is Horta these days? The last time I looked, I thought he was like $30 in limited. Yeah, same. But Challenger forwards are tough, so maybe he's worth it. I don't know. Oh. Hot Streaks competitions available via the Pro tab with 3x boost for the first 5 game weeks are live. Dedicated leaderboard competitions available via the leaderboard tab, which we just showed Braden. First place in MLS, $1,000 in limited, $2,000 in rare. First place in J League, $50,000 in limited essence. $30,000 in rare. Benfica is dodgy at the moment. 2 games against Madrid means roulette time. Yeah, and they're like, I hate them already, but Benfica, I think I might have made my lab. But they're huge. Is it Benfica? Yeah. They're like gigantic favorites this weekend too. But you're right, with 2 games um, against Madrid coming up, who knows what happens this weekend? Who knows? I treated myself to a Kirchu for the weekend. He's been on fire. Yeah, I did notice that he's been on fire recently, which I don't have one. I don't think I've ever had. Wow. I mean, 6 straight with a decisive is not bad, but also the AA is there as well. L5 of 87. Is that good? L10 of 73. Who do they have next weekend? Is Tepe? I don't even know if that's good. And then Kakela Spore. Again, no clue. Sorry. Third place. Oh, Pico player. Third place. Kacker, Inacio, Kirchu, Horta, and Billing. It like tilts me to no end how good Midtjylland have been this season when I finally decided not to buy their cards. Man. Let's see. 508, 531 wins second place. Diogo Costa, big head. I didn't even know that existed. Stephen Welsh, Zukic, Akturgalu, and Icardi. I'm always so hesitant to play Akturgalu. And then, of course, 2 decisives in this one. Icardi 100 in their 5-1. Alizuki, Silva, Diamande, Billing, Nygren, and Osorio. Other than Nygren, I should have all those cards. I really, it's, oh my God. That's the Betis Ruiz Silva. And then Mulak, with the Icardi. I feel like I'm seeing more of these champion edition cards around. I don't love them myself, but I get it. But I like them. Costa, Diamande, Holman, Icardi, and Billing. I'm sending a Nordjylland stack in for the 5th streak, I think, at home against bottom of the league. So who is that? Like Markman, Urinki. I don't even know who the forward is for Nordjylland. I don't have a lot of Nordjylland cards, so I don't. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Prince. Hansen. Yeah, like who do you play? Who are the 5 that you play? Nordjylland's one of those teams from Denmark that I just never got into. I did captain Berger Mealing somewhere this game week. There he is. Unbelievable. Ryan Walter told me it was unlucky, but yeah. And then D3, 524, not so rare Kyle. Stojanovic. Oh, yeah, with the 100. 2 clearances off the line and or last man tackle and a clean sheet for the cash point goalie. Jamie Lawrence, 100. Valentino Muller, 76. Claudio Braga, who does not play for Braga, 81. And Marko Divkovic from Brøndby. What a wild lineup that is. All right. Rare. Oh. It's a full Midtjylland stack. Olafson, Diao, Billing, Osorio, and Brumado. So 2 fun things about this lineup. Not about this lineup, about my Midtjylland cards. I have what feels like thousands of Midtjylland cards. I do not own a single Philip Billing, and I'm pretty sure my 2 Junior Brumado cards are in the vault. Oh my God, I have 3 of them. One of 100, no less. Did I even vault the last one? $97 he scored. It hurts like right here, Mike. It's like they were waiting for me to not buy them to just be the best team on the platform. And actually, I played Simseer in a ton of places this week, and he was the lowest scoring starter. Oh no, Cho was. I had a lot of Olafson, Lehan, Bum combos. Did they really line up this way? That seems very strange. What are we doing? Salinger, Omar Soleil, Dario Osorio Horta, and Kirchu in second. Third, Bilo. Who does he play for now? Genoa. Had no idea. Bilo, Aaron Elmali, Mario Lamina. Wow. Oshiman and Icardi. Oshiman's one of those players that I never had an Oshiman. Like I'm one of those like OGs that just like never got one. Feels like they just handed them out to everybody. Oh, and Mickey. Silva, Diamande, Rojkire, Prince, and Billing. I mean, if Mickey's going to get there with Danish cards, I'm all for it. Let's look at Super Rare. Mickey's got to be here somewhere in Super Rare too. Look at Harry Trades in 21st. Callum Ward, Stephen Welsh, Elijah Just, Tawanda Maswanishe, and Callum Slattery. Way to captain the guy with 49 and not the guy with 96, 65, or 84. Anyway, first place, Stojanovic, Jamie Lawrence, Zukic, Skav Olsen, who I have, and Will Ferry, 35. Second place, Diogo Costa, Thiago Silva. Wow. Marco Asensio. This is an incredible lineup. So Marco Asensio for Fenner, Thiago Silva for Porto, Philip Billing for Midtjylland. Why not? And Nanzo in third, Costa, Bednarik, Kirchu, Maxi Araujo. Wow. And Trincao. Trincao in-season unique. Wow. And the Costa Classic unique. Nice lineup. Yeah, apparently Bilo went to Genoa. Who knew? Who knew? Yorkie Will, what's up? You missed a lot. But you also missed the significant technical difficulties at the beginning of the stream, excuse me. So, you get in the good part. Let me see Challenger Streaks, which will be in 2 parts. I don't even need to show you the beginning part. Nobody cares about the beginning of the season anymore. So lately, 6 people hit the top streak in limited Challenger this game week. It is still going on though. 40 hit the 4th streak. Nobody hit the 5th in rare. 1 hit the 4th in rare after nobody hit it. I guess barely anybody competed last midweek. Was it an SPFL midweek? I can't remember. 2,449 newbies. And we just keep building from there. Quick contender look. I hit the 4th streak in contender, so maybe we'll look a little more. Timo Horn, Max Vidic, Rokas Pukstas, Kader Bamba, and Scott McKenna. I was so close. Oh, when all the games got canceled. Good call. Good call. I was so close to buying a McKenna this game week. I was going for the 4th streak and I was only playing 2 lineups, kind of a third in contender. And I was like, I'm going for the 4th streak. I should get a better lineup. So I bought some Zagreb guys. I had Sergi Dominguez. And then this Joseph Mitrovic from Slavin is apparently the new Jagasic. He's not U23, but I bought Miha Zajk, and I bought, maybe that's all I bought. But this lineup ended up getting me there, 484, thanks to the 100 from Di Maria. So this was a $110 lineup with the leaderboard cash and then the 4th streak. Where was I going with that? Oh, and I was going to buy McKenna here to play and decided not to. And then, of course, he gets 100. And Bamba was compared to somebody, it was, what's Big Boss Fella or something like that on Twitter. He might be on Sorare as well, but has this like stat dashboard where he was comparing Bamba to Barish Atik, who has been absolutely incredible. 75 this game week without a decisive. I mean, what more could you want? And so Bamba is like a 10th of probably not even a 10th, $36. Bamba doesn't have any in-season cards, so there is that kind of issue. But I mean, you could have his card right now for $3 or $4, and he's starting to score for Claremont, who are in League Deux. Obermeyer is flunking as of late. Yeah, yeah, he has been. Let's see. Second place, 522, Livakovic, who I was going to buy and didn't. And of course, he gets a 70. That's exactly the lineup I wanted to play. It was going to be Livakovic, McKenna, Zaj. I don't think I was going to buy Beljo, but oh, man. Yeah. And Zagreb have a good matchup going into next week also. So I'll be going for the fifth streak and was kind of like looking earlier to see who had the best matchups in contender. And the one player I've been avoiding for weeks is Enzo Leopold, which has been a giant mistake. But top favorites for the weekend for that have in-season cards. Let's see. Rhymes, 69%. Are they the top ones? Yeah, they are. So shout out to Teo Leone. And then Hanover. There's Enzo Leopold's team. And then Zagreb are away to Veridzin. I don't know enough about Croatia to say if that's a good matchup, but it feels good. Feels good. So we'll see. We'll see. So that's second place. Are we just going to see McKenna everywhere? No, this is Kastenmeier, Rohr, Zaj, Beljo, and Di Maria. Should I get a Beljo? See, now he's not going to. Oh, wait. So maybe he doesn't score midweek and then he scores on the weekend because he seems to be pulling one of these. $15. That's probably why I didn't do it. But I did finally buy a Leopold. Samuel Koto at Reims is catching fire. Let's see. Okay. Whoa. 92 and 80 without decisives. They do include clean sheets, but geez. Who's the Reims goalie? Ewan Jowen. 4 straight clean sheets. And now they're home against Amiens. Not a lot of cards on sale, this guy, huh? It's just kind of weird because there seems like there should be plenty. Oh, wait, here we go. There are 520 limiteds. No, was that an instant buy? No. Oh, is that a Ghent card? Oh, does he only have? Oh, that's right, because they're not. Wait a minute. But Reims have in-season cards. No Reims cards. That's weird. We should get them on that. So there's the Di Maria 100, which we all know and love. Rare, Livakovic, Dominguez, Zaj, McKenna, Di Maria. That's the lineup I should play. I should have played this week. How much is McKenna now? He was like literally $3 when I went to buy him. Now he's $6. Maybe he wasn't 3. I thought he was, though, to be honest. 542. It was here 3 days ago. Yeah, $3 before the deadline. Now he's 631. I don't love the midweek stuff. Going for the 5th streak and playing a guy off of midweek. Let's see. Second place, Kastenmeier, Rohr, Zimmerscheid, Di Maria, and Handwerker. You surely, if you see this, if somebody was like, you're going to get 100 from Di Maria, captain, and 100 from Handwerker, you would think you would win. Second place. There's Jowen from Reims, McKenna, Zaj, Di Maria, and Muslic. I just love seeing Di Maria in places. I really do. Warms my heart. Reedy is first in super rare. Kurskin, excuse me, Handworker, Zaj, Reese, and Yomez. I thought read that Reese got hurt. Wow, that's a cool card. I didn't know he had that. Schalke card from years ago. Now I got to see how many he has and all that stuff. Season. Oh my gosh, there's only 3 of them. That's wow. Wow. I can't stand seeing Di Maria everywhere, but that might just be a Man United thing. Could be. Could be. So 674, let's see, 627 in second. Tony Silic. I saw Hajduk split was a good one. Puxtas there. Guillamon at split. Oh, it was a split. 4-player splits. Hajduk split with Di Maria just for Hatlingen. And then Soraris, Livakovic, McKenna, Puxtas, Sego. Sego was another one I was thinking of buying. Tony Fruit did get an assist. This Puxtas has been great lately, yeah. Goal, penalty drawn, and a clear and an assist, excuse me. Oh no, last man tackle it was. A goal, penalty drawn, and a last man tackle. Why not? Yeah, Atik is just a beast. He really is. I forget who they play next week, though. Sorare Soul just bought that one. Look at you. Watching and just sniping. Yeah, the cash point goalie. We looked at him earlier with the 2 clearances off the line. Atik has Schalke next week away to Schalke. That's not great. That is about as bad as it gets in 2 Bundesliga. That doesn't mean he's bad, but and then home against the Marvins. That's better. Yeah, Tony Fruk is back for Rijeka. I would love to know if he took set pieces because who was it that was playing? Dantas, and he still got there. It's another one I was going to buy. Man. Anyway, is this contender? Here, this is the end of contenders. Let's see. Away to Schalke is not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's also not ideal. So 47 people hit the 4th streak in limited, 5 hit the 5th, and 1 hit the 5th in rare, and 1 hit the 4th in rare for contender. So GG's to those people. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm doing for next game week because going for the 5th streak, Let's look quickly. I think I made one lineup already for contender. Oh, I bought a Nahuel Knoll. That's what I did. I bought Knoll, and then I have Dominguez. I bought a Leopold, and I don't know if I want to play Atik and then Theo Leone. And it's more like, should I buy? I guess now Rocky's been out, which is a bummer because he would be the easy play. No Knowlish. I have Knoll. He's right here. But I actually have 3 Knolls now. I won one. One was a rookie card. And then, yeah. I really should have bought that contender, that McKenna before Sorare Soul sniped it. Apparently I'm getting relegated in a lineup, which is not fun, but let's see. I have Dominic Ryman away to Schalke and Dennis Simon at home against Hertha Berlin. Now, he's coming off a huge game. Do I pair him with Kurta, which I normally do? I actually normally do Getz. Or do we just stay with Handworker, who's been going nuts? There's Zaj. Mitrovic is away to whatever V91 is. Jadon should be your goalkeeper and get Theo Leone for the 5th. So I have Leone. He was in that lineup. Oh, yeah, and we have Di Maria. Rosario at home against a cat. So let's see here. What does that give us? Yeah, I have Leone here. And then it's more just like, do I go with the Zagreb stack away to, who are they, Varzin? Do I get the Reims goalie? How much is he? $30. I don't love $30 for a goalie. I didn't realize he was so young, but and I feel like there was somebody else from, wow, Maxime Bussy is there? Nicolas Pauat? Wow. Yeah, there's Leone. Oh, Nakamura. How's he been doing? Not bad. Not bad. I don't want to do a full rhyme stack. If anything, I would do the full Hanover stack. But I'm not sure who. Saint Etienne. They've been tough too. Like I feel like they're not like Davidashvili finally got there this game week. But he's been so bad. Yeah. Istra. Home against Gorica. How much is Kolick? $6. These are actually decent scores for no clean sheets. Le Cardinal I didn't have either, which was really annoying because I had like a few Brest cards. 474. That's actually not bad. So who does Saint Etienne have? Oh, they do have a good matchup. Oh, man. I'm just going to wait a minute. Oh no, Sorare set. I was like, wait. Bonnetzek should get good aid. Bonnetzek's been such a disappointment this season. How much is Larsener? $10. He stinks. I'm not buying him. Hold on. Let's go back to Istra. Fredrickson from Istra. Oh, I remember this guy. Was he at Rosenberg? Yeah, he was. I remember I had his forward card. Yeah, he had a bunch of midfielder cards, but then he had like a couple. Let's see. Oh, it looks like he had about an even number. One of these was mine once. This was the confusing year where they got new year but same card design. But anyway, what do his scores look like? One more. There we go. That's not my kind of guy. And Nasraoui, who's that? Defender. Yeah, like that's more what I'm looking for. Maybe I should get the Istra defensive stack. Maybe the Istra defensive stack and then Davidashvili. Like, who actually played well in this one? Did Stassen do anything? Oh, he did. He drew a penalty. Cardona. Who took sets? Did Davidashvili finally take sets? Let me look it up on SofaScore. I can't pull SofaScore up on my computer because it just makes it light on fire. Let's see. Saint Etienne. And I'm just looking for heat map. Match. All right. Show me the dark red in the corner for Davidashvili. Just one corner. Who else would have even taken them? Unless that's just where they won them. Davidashvili on pens, on corners. Oh, Ben Old. Really? I have 3 Ben Olds in the vault. Kone from Rhymes. Oh, yeah. This guy was also from Brest. Wasn't he? Maybe not. $20. Oh, I guess he was always at Rhymes. I thought he was somewhere else. Leipzig was not what I was thinking, but Sergio Arribas. Almeria. I'm not buying classic cards for this. Nazraoui in rare is $20, $22. 22 in rare. What did I say? Wow. Wait a minute. Oh, 3 months. Wow. He just everyone wants him now. But in limited, nobody wants him? Oh, that's 1 week. That's why. Still. That's an interesting shout, Pico player. I know you know that league so well. I wasn't expecting to spend this much time on contender, but let's do it. Saint Etienne. Yeah, because I really don't want to have to go in with the 2 Bundesliga guys. Fifth streak is $500, so I have to think about that as I'm thinking of what kind of players to put in. I also have this Shank guy that I crafted recently. Maybe I'll play him instead. Huguenet. Let's see. Getz home against Hertha Berlin. Oh, yeah. Mika Bauer I like, but he's against. Oh, no. That's, yeah, also against Hertha. And do we trust Obermo? Let's say we just do. Do I have a classic forward I could play? Wow. Oh, Davidashvili. Oh, wait, hold on. 7% for this one. Look at that. But I'll have to do some more work. Yeah, I knew I have a Florian Tardieu as well. That's one of my claim to fames on Sorare, that I bought Florian Tardieu's jersey mint specifically to boost Davidashvili. $1.69. And let Sutonio double his money. Full Dynamo stack will hit if they keep the clean sheet double defender. Right, yeah. McKenna, Gonzalez, Dominguez, Livakovic. See, but Livakovic is expensive. And again, could they rotate because they have midweek? Like they play Genk back to back. I don't want to spend $20 on Livakovic. Maybe I should. You can take yourself out of contender, but contender never leaves you. I mean, I play contender. I just don't play rare right now. I might change my mind in the future on that one, but Dynamo will rotate. Yeah, that's my biggest fear, particularly because I have Dominguez in my top lineup. And he was ripped at halftime of this weekend because of a yellow. So he actually seems very iffy in this lineup here, which is why I want a Hanover defender. But I'm not sure there's even a good Hanover defender. I guess, is it Tomiak? I don't think it is. Yeah, like he's fine. But we needed now Rocky. Like this is what we want. But he's hurt again. Anyone know when he's back? Like, is it worth buying him? Tomiak takes pens. Oh, okay. That helps. I'm guessing that's what this is. That's funny that he does. I don't know anything about Leopold, but I'm like, why wouldn't Leopold play or take pens? What's wrong with that? How much did you spend to win $1,000 in Bundesliga and yourself quibbling about $20 to win 500? It's not $20, Mike, because I've already bought some cards. I spent $20 on Leopold already. Like I bought this card yesterday for $21, I think. 21.19. And then I bought Knoll as well for I had a classic Knoll, but I bought this one for $8.80. So I'm already like $30 in. Do not get now Rocky. Been 70% past 2 games and not played. I know that he's hurt right now. It's more like if he comes back, not to play this weekend, but like if he comes back and I can get him for that little, like why wouldn't I just do it? I'm just so hesitant on going all out with Davidashvili, knowing that I don't really want to play Barish Atik. What's Slavin's Slavin? Yeah, that's just like a pick 'em. Now Rocky, he was ruled out on the day of the match after suffering a strange injury while changing clothes at his residence. Surely that's not true. I mean, it's probably true, which is like hilarious. Oh, I have Zaj too. See, now I'm really scared about Zagreb. Oh, right. What is a new David? I already have 2 Davidashvilis. Why wouldn't I just get some more of them? In season. So yeah, $10. He just like really doesn't do it if he doesn't get a decisive. And yes, they're supposed to get some decisives. Stassen, half the price for half the points. Makes sense, I guess. We didn't look at J League, I just realized. And James was here, and so I feel bad that we didn't actually talk about J League right here. Or the Valentine's Day special, which still has matches to play. So congrats to everybody who's winning there. So a Gamba defensive stack. I cannot believe Higashiguchi is starting for Gamba and getting 96. No way. You didn't like Fredrickson, and he has a similar graph to Davidashvili. I don't think he takes set. Fredrickson doesn't take set pieces, though. I don't think. Anyway, Higashiguchi and Nakatani. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is this Yuki Soma? Yeah, it is. Leo Serra getting a 67. No way Dion Cools plays in the J League now. No way. Man, I'm going to show you why Dion Cools, why this is crazy to me. I have this season's Midtjylland collection, and wow, there's actually one on the market. I had no idea he was in the J League. I also didn't know he had these Club Rouge cards. Huh. How about that? Wow. Both of these. Huh. Anyway, Gamba finished with 10 men, all subs made, and then a guy went off injured. What goats? We're back in 2021. Totally. Anyway, sorry for that Dion Cools random. Here we go. All right. So 441.45 won $1,000 in limited. Well done. And then in rare, Higashiguchi Cools, Tiago Andrade. What? So the Cerezo Ozaka stack with Higashiguchi. I have this exact card, but in the vault. So we're a contender. Higashiguchi, Nakatani, Yamamoto, Leo Sierra, and Yamahara. Oh, Frontale against Jeff. 0-0-0-0-1-0. My God, what were the J League scores? This 2-1, 2-1. Urawa won 4-0. Oh no, that's no. Sorry. Oh, but this isn't like J League now. What's it called? Vision League? Vision J League something? Vision League, right? I don't want round 3. I want round 2. Maybe we can just look on Sorare. Scores. We can't really. But let's see the top players from the J League. Here we go. Dion Cool is the only one with 100. Daniel Schmidt with 96. Higashiguchi with a 96. Hashimoto 88. Wow, that's a huge drop. But how about this? To just show how high scoring the league is. Top 10 players by order of points scored, but their positions. Defender, goalkeeper, goalkeeper, defender, 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 midfielder, goalkeeper, defender, defender, another goalkeeper. Their first forward scored 73 points. Yuki Soma 71. They have another game, but not in the J League. Hayakawa 69. Man, Phew. Appreciate that. CWT. I don't use Flash Score at all. Weird competition there. And just not one that I am participating in. So yeah, K-League cards are launching tomorrow. I will add in that over on my own Sorare channel, Sorare with Laird, we are doing a K-League preview with Sorare Soul, who is getting me into K-League, and there's a possibility that I'll just buy cards immediately tomorrow. So we'll see. But February 17th, again, it's over on Sorare with Laird. It'll be 5 p.m. GMT, 6 p.m. in the rest of Central Europe. And yeah, I don't know about whether K-League are in bundles or not. I don't know. I was going to say, like, I assume not, but I have no reason to assume one way or the other. So I don't know. But we're about, 20-ish hours away from finding out. And additionally, we have MLS returning this weekend. And we do have hot streaks for MLS starting. And let's see what the odds look like for the weekend. Don't think K League has ever been bundles, just J League. I think you're right, but but again, who knows what they're going to do? What MLS team are you going for, Laird? I haven't bought any MLS cards, and given where prices are, I just don't see myself doing it if I want to also participate in the K League. And I think it's one of those weird things that I think streaks will be harder in the K League, but I also think they'll be way cheaper. And so it's just a matter of like how much I want to, like which way I want to play. Do I want to spend more to potentially win more with streaks with MLS, or um, or spend less in the K League where I think scoring is lower, even though like the hot streak levels are the same. Yes, everyone, please play in hot streaks. Please ignore leaderboard, says Peter Stoyanov. Yeah. I'm just going to have to see what the prices are for K League. If they're significantly cheaper, then I will probably do that. But if they're kind of like level with MLS, then it doesn't make sense because I don't think the scores are as high. So the data provider is a little different. And so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Gabriel's going for the DC United stack. I don't know. We'll see. But looking at the first game week for MLS, San Diego, the biggest favorite at home against Montreal. Seattle, basically the same size favorite, but home against Colorado. Vancouver's up there as well against RSL. Nashville hosting the Revs. So Carlos Heel starts the season on the road. Cincinnati, 55% to win against Atlanta United, which is shocking to me because Atlanta are so bad. San Jose, probably a favorite for the only time this season at home against Sporting Kansas City. Or is that? Yeah. Orlando favored at home against the Red Bulls. Philadelphia, big favorite away to DC United, which you never see. St. Louis favored against Charlotte. LAFC favored against Inter Miami. I think everybody's just going to wonder if Lionel Messi is going to play that game because ever since Harry Trades bought him, it's just been downhill. FC Dallas favored against Toronto. Columbus favored away to Portland. Austin favored at home against Minnesota United. The Galaxy at home against New York City FC. And then Houston at home against Chicago. And then, yes, some teams do play midweek. Let's see. CONCACAF Champions League schedule. Who plays midweek? Nashville plays Tuesday night. LAFC also plays Tuesday night. Philadelphia plays Wednesday night, as does FC Cincinnati, Vancouver, and then LA Galaxy play Thursday. Ooh. Thursday. Do they play Thursday, Sunday? They do. Okay. So it's Sunday night for in the US. East Coast US. They play New York City FC at home. So a little bit. And then they play again on Wednesday. Where is Sporting San Miguelito? Like Peru? Panama. I think you guys know what time it is. It's Sorare Maps time. LA to San Miguelito. How far do we think this is? 80 hours by car. Seems a bit far. But a flight, let's see. Flight's probably faster. 11 hours and 20 minutes, but that's connecting. It seems pretty far. You do get the jet stream on the way there, not on the way back though, but that's pretty far. We'll see. St. Louis will be faved versus St. Louis too. That's possible, I guess. That's possible. But yeah, just something to keep in mind with a couple of these teams that, yeah, like we said, they do play midweek and long long drive back, very long drive back. So yeah, it's just something to consider. I guess we should have looked to see where the other teams are playing. Here we go. So Nashville are in Ottawa. That's actually not. You guys would think this is very far, but for like a U.S. travel, it's not that far. I know we're North American travel. Yeah, 4-hour flight. LAFC against Real España. Where is that? Honduras. This is LAFC. Man, the Galaxy and LAFC playing away very far. You think they fly together and they just drop everyone else off in Honduras on their way to Panama? Probably not, but whatever. All right, let's see. Where were we? Philadelphia against Defense Force, which is in Trinidad and Tobago. Who is that playing? Philly? That's decently far. I'm not even going to look up how far that is. Let's see where the other ones are. Cincinnati are going to the Dominican Republic. Vancouver are going to Cartagenas. Is it Colombia? That's Cartagena. Costa Rica. This is a lot of travel. That's a lot of travel for a midweek. Good luck to everybody navigating that one. That's the coast of South America for Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, I mean, who was playing in Trinidad and Tobago? I don't even remember. Was that Cartagenas? No, that was Costa Rica. Surely they leave all the big boys behind for the away trip. I don't know. Universidad? Nope, that was Dominican Republic. So who do we have left? Real España? No, it's this one. So this is Philadelphia going there. Defense Force, thank you. Look at this stadium. Right on the water. That looks nice. Let's see. Philadelphia, yeah, 8-hour flight. Oh, it's connecting though. It's far. Vancouver's traveling from Houston to Costa Rica. They're in Houston now? Or are they going Costa Rica to Houston? Or neither? They're just going through Houston? Holy moly. Wait a minute. They're going... Like, I can't see Thomas Muller traveling to Costa Rica to play a bunch of farmers. So they're going from Vancouver to Costa Rica. Like, Vancouver is right here. And Costa Rica is oh my God. Hold on. Vancouver. I don't even know where they are in Costa Rica, but I'm just going to say that because San Juan is their main airport. I went to Costa Rica on my honeymoon. So they're on, surely they fly on Tuesday, maybe Monday. They fly from Vancouver all the way to Costa Rica, fly all the way back to play RSL. Like, why wouldn't you have them play Houston or Miami? They're in Houston right now training. Okay. Now we're starting to get a little more reasonable. I bet this is 4 hours, 3:25. Okay. Hourglass, thank you very much for all of that. And Daily Archive is 5273. All right. That's reasonable. But anyway, just something to look out for with MLS. If you are playing MLS, I just highly recommend following Sorare and subscribing to his Patreon. It's patreon.com/DeekFC. If you are trying to take MLS seriously and you don't want to do all the work yourself and seeing how much work that Deke does, I don't think anybody wants to do all that work. So let Deke do it for you. He's got this great, a great Patreon. The Discord's really bumping. He has a whole section where he answers questions from people. Checks in once a day and answers all the questions that people have for him. He's got depth charts and projections, and he's got everything. It's incredible. I subscribe, and I don't even play MLS, so check those out if you're going to play MLS. So that's all I got for today. Thank you to everybody for coming. As a reminder, K-League auctions start tomorrow. MLS kicks off this weekend. If you're looking for more K-League info, I will have a stream on my channel tomorrow, Sorare with Laird. And that's with Sorare Soul, who's going to kind of run us through the league. We're going to go through the prize pools and what we kind of envision to be the top teams, the top players, maybe some overlook guys as well. It's going to be a really deep Sorare preview to get people ready for the K-League. And by people, I mean me, and getting me ready for it, because I think I'm going to play it until I see the prices, and then I'll have to step back and just spend it all on contender limiteds until I can hit the 5th streak, and then I'll reassess from there. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. Like I said, you can find lots more Sorare content on my channel, Sorare with Laird. You can just search it on YouTube and you'll find it there. And yeah, I'm with Hatling in here. I trust Deke with my life as far as MLS is concerned. Seriously. So anyway, thanks everyone for coming. Go check out my channel, become a subscriber. If you like to support content like Deke's or like mine, I also have a Patreon. It's called the Laird Social Club. You can just find it at patreon.com/Andrew M. Laird. Thanks everyone for coming. Good luck in the midweek, and don't forget to go outside.